Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Lots of West Ham news and rumours left, right and centre this morning. Starting with the big one which is just coming out, is that Jesse Lingard is set to miss out on England's Euro 2020 squad. As we know, Gareth Southgate will confirm his 26-man team later this afternoon. Mason Greenwood's already withdrawn through injury, but that means Southgate's still got 6 players to leave out that will not be playing in the Euros. And I've seen lots of rumours over the last few days as to who's not going to make that squad. James Ward-Prowse, Ollie Watkins, Ben White, Connor Cody, Aaron Ramsdale, Trent Alexander-Arnold. But I didn't really see anyone reporting that Jesse Lingard would not make that final squad. But The Athletic are reporting today, this morning, right now, that Jesse Lingard is not in the 26-man squad for England, which is a surprise. It's a massive surprise for me, really. I thought he was a bit of a shoo-in, to be honest with you. He was included in the last set of internationals for England. Played plenty of minutes, got a man of match award as well. So he was in decent form as well. Yes, his form dipped towards the end of the season, but that's only because the form that he started in was ridiculous. If he was going to maintain that form for the duration of his loan, he'd be one of the best players in the world over the last 5-6 months. It was unbelievable football stats, performances that he was playing for West Ham. He was never going to maintain that over the duration of his loan. However, he didn't necessarily play bad. He still has some influential moments in these games. And when you look at the players in his position in the England squad, there's some of them that have been underperforming as well. So I think the expectation was fair to say that Jesse Lingard would be in the 26-man squad. Now these are obviously unconfirmed at the minute. However, The Athletic can have really reliable sources, and they're suggesting that Jesse Lingard is not in that squad. I guess the question is now for me and you West Ham fans is, what does it mean for West Ham? I think there's an advantage and a disadvantage here. The advantage is, if he isn't in the squad, he's free in the summer. So the negotiations, getting his future tied up, getting it sorted so we know what Jesse's doing next season will be quicker. We don't have to deal with the fact that he's in an England camp or he's at the Euros. The negotiations can be sped up and they can begin almost immediately. That's the obvious advantage. The big disadvantage as far as I'm concerned is he's not in the England squad. And part of the selling point to come to West Ham on a permanent deal next season would surely be that we got you back into the England team. You playing at West Ham week in, week out, your performances for West Ham has got you back into the England squad and you got to play at the Euros. That's gone now. Yes, he got into the England squad a few months ago. He got into the provisional squad, but he's not made the final cut. And that will be a massive blow for Jesse Lingard. I'm pretty gutted for him, actually. I've obviously got no affiliation or desire for England to do well at the Euros, especially considering in Scotland's group. Usually, we're not there, are we? So usually I'm sort of rooting for the West Ham players to do well. If Scotland wasn't there, I'd like to see Jesse Lingard do well. Like when he played the qualifiers a couple of months ago, I liked seeing Lingard and Rice do well in an English shirt. Don't necessarily want England to win, but I want the West Ham players to perform well. I want Souček and Soufal to do well for Czech Republic. Again, maybe not this summer because they're in Scotland's group, but you know what I'm trying to say. I've got an affiliation to the players. So for Jesse to miss out in the England squad, I'm gutted for him because he's done so well. He's come to West Ham, worked really hard. He's had a lot of stuff off the pitch going on in his life as well. He's done really, really well to get back into the fold, get back into the England team, and to miss out, 10 days before the Euros kick off as well, it'll be a massive blow for him. And I do wonder if this sort of hinders West Ham's pool, if you like, because we were, like I said, we would have been able to say we got you into the England squad. Can't really say that as much anymore. And I think it becomes difficult. I think it becomes slightly more difficult to lure Jesse Lingard to West Ham. But I just feel bad for him. I feel even worse for him while talking about it during this video, because I thought he'd done more than enough to warrant a place in that final squad, actually. And you can tell he's been loving his football at West Ham. You can tell how much it means to him being back in the England squad. And it's just a huge blow. Should these rumours be true, they could of course be incorrect. He's in the squad and forget what I've just said. But that's the rumours today. The other rumours is that Alex Kral, ex-West Ham employee, is reporting that Alex Kral has agreed personal terms with West Ham. Obviously the deal with Spartak is still to be done. Spartak have commented saying that, they didn't say he's not for sale. They just basically said that any offer for Alex Kral, anything that they agree, would have to be extremely beneficial to the football club, which makes sense. Standard response. Essentially it's saying you can have him, he's for sale, but you got to bring the money. You got to meet our valuation, which is standard practice in football anyway, really, or in anything. You can't go into a shop and get things cheaper than what they are, unless they're damaged. But I don't think Alex Kral is damaged. So the rumours are from Exwhuemployee that West Ham and Alex Kral have done a deal and they're trying to work something out with his football club, Spartak Moscow, in order to bring him to West Ham. And as we know, last week the rumours were that we're trying to get done before the Euros. Now the Euros kicks off in 10 days' time, so we've got about a week to get this done if we want it done before the Euros. But at least when England play Czech Republic, if we're not watching Jesse Lingard, we can watch Alex Kral, Thomas Souček, Vladimir Coufal, and of course Declan Rice. Now the last rumour of the day is about the manager, David Moyes. Yet to sign a contract, or it's yet to be announced. Perhaps he has signed it, we just haven't been told. I would imagine it would have been announced immediately. Now Moyes has obviously confirmed that contract negotiations are ongoing, is expected to be signed, so on and so forth. I still expect to be happening. This bit is just a rumour as well, by the way. This is not an opinion, and I'll give my opinion in a second. But the rumours are that Carlo Ancelotti could be heading to Real Madrid. Obviously Zidane stepping down from the Madrid manager job, and Carlo Ancelotti is one of the front runners for it. There's a lot of rumours linking him going back to Madrid. If this happens, Everton fans have been bigging up the talk of possibly getting David Moyes back to Goodison Park, suggesting that they've got a lot of money to spend, that there's an opportunity to build a project, and they've obviously been impressed by what David Moyes has done at West Ham. And as we know, before Everton recruited Carlo Ancelotti, they were going to try and get David Moyes to return in the first place. Then obviously they got Ancelotti, we ended up with David Moyes kind of thing. But back then, David Moyes was very much top of their shortlist for managers prior to signing Carlo Ancelotti. So the rumours are this morning that Everton might be interested in getting David Moyes to Goodison Park should Carlo Ancelotti depart. Now my personal opinion on this is he's not going anywhere. I'd be shocked if David Moyes left West Ham for any club. I think he's as comfortable as you can get here. Of course there might be some things to smooth over. There might be sort of permission for transfer budgets and who's identifying players and stuff to sort out David Sullivan. But I'd be surprised if David Sullivan isn't bending over backwards to keep David Moyes at the helm. He might not. So is there something to this rumours? There might be a desire from some Everton fans to have him back. I don't think all Everton fans will have him back. I think there's that... they're not doubting the job he's done at West Ham. I just think it's a case of just never go back kind of thing. Would we ever want to see... and if you think of your favourite manager at West Ham, would you want to see him back at West Ham? Probably not. Whether it's Alan Pardew, Harry Redknapp, Slaven Bilic, Sam Allardyce, it might be some of your favourite managers. Would you take them back if Moyes left? You probably wouldn't. You would want someone new, someone fresh. And I think that's what a lot of Everton fans would want. But that's the rumours. The rumours are David Moyes could be set for a return to Goodison Park. Although I don't see it myself at all. I don't even see Ancelotti going to Real Madrid, to be honest with you. But that's the domino effect. If he does go, that would be what rumours crop up. So there you go. That's the news for today. Jesse Lingard not to be in the England squad. Alex Kral agreeing personal terms with West Ham. And David Moyes being linked with a return to Everton as well. Sam Johnson is a rumour that's just not going away, is it? The Sam Johnson rumour is still here. That apparently the latest this morning is he's told people close to him that he wants to move to West Ham. Now, a couple of days ago, the reports were that West Brom were going to demand 20 million. I still don't see us buying him. I would love Sam Johnson. Long-term viewers of the channel will know I like Sam Johnson a lot as a goalkeeper, but I just don't see us spending money on Sam Johnson. Alex Kral, however, I think we will sign him. I've just got a feeling that we will. Like I said, I think he ticks a lot of the boxes to what we're looking for as a centre midfielder. He's affordable, 12, 14, 15 million is rumoured price tag, 15 million maximum. I think that's a very good fee for someone 23 years old, full international starts for Czech Republic alongside Souček, knows Souček obviously. I just think it ticks so much boxes for it to make sense logically. Like I said, I've only watched him a couple of times for Czech Republic, never seen him play for his club, so I can't really comment on his ability. But looking at his numbers, reading what you read, seeing what you see, and his general profile in terms of like what he's like as a player and his age and stuff, I think he fits exactly what we're looking for. So I fully expect Alex Kral to be a West Ham player. I don't expect Sam Johnson to be a West Ham player. I expect David Moyes to be West Ham manager. As for Jesse Lingard, we'll wait and see. Hopefully he's in that England squad. Hopefully, I've just spoke a load of nonsense about a load of nonsense. Fingers crossed. But if he doesn't, the one advantage is it can surely speed up sorting his future for next season. Maybe he loses a bit of his value. You know, if Man United were selling, they can say, hang on a minute, we've got Jesse Lingard, England's Euro 2020 squad, Jesse Lingard is in there. they don't have that selling point anymore. I've just made that up as I've done the video, really. But it could be true. Who knows? It's a bit of a mess at the minute, the Jesse Lingard thing, isn't it? No one really knows what's going on. But I'm going to disappear now. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're around here. And I shall catch you, tonight. 6 o'clock tonight, myself and Charlie are doing a tier list video, which you guys do the voting for. You guys pick where we put the players, kind of thing. So if you can pop along at 6 o'clock, please do get involved. Me and Charlie, we'll see you at 6 PM tonight. Catch you in a bit.